Am I alone in this, or is there something wrong with me? There is nothing wrong with you. Don't let your family project their insecurities onto you. Keep living your life for you. And be happy. You're doing great, sweetie. There is no right way to live. People projecting that onto you is a manifestation of social norms that want infinite economic growth and babies forever. That's maybe a little tongue-in-cheek, but it sounds like you're way happier than a huge portion of people. Keep doing you love you gesture. I think many people can learn a lot from you actually. Happiness in the mundane things. Many people chase this big dream cause that will make them happy, and end up hating what it takes to get it, or end up unhappy even after achieving their goal. Second, that savings are needed for emergency situations. But otherwise, I don't see any problem here. Don't worry about that. Your life is your life to live. No one else. My standard of living is vastly different than my coworkers who make the same amount as me. As in, my house cost 1/4 of some of my coworkers' homes. Am I happy? Yes. Are they happy? I certainly hope so. The fact that you're not completely snake-charmed by the unachievable American dream is healthy. I would say, you don't need a big home and an expensive car, and most people who whip themselves ragged achieving those are usually not happy. If you sleep well, eat well, are clean and wear clean clothes, and you're happy, then you have enough. You're probably only one of the few sane people left on the planet. Are you independent and supporting yourself? If the answer is yes, then forget about what other people think and live the life you want. Being happy should be everyone's goal. I don't see anything wrong with it. It took me a while to figure out that my goal in life is just to be happy in whatever it is that's going to achieve that. I'm happy with the career I'm in and the level I've achieved, and don't have any interest in getting promoted above where I'm at. It took many years though of feeling a bit weird about that, and other people feeling weird about that. But I finally got over it, and now I happily tell people that I'm perfectly satisfied and feel fulfilled doing exactly what I'm doing, and don't feel any need to move up or on. I'm also working on downsizing my life right now because I fell into the trap of thinking that I needed to have this house and that whatever, but they don't make me feel happy or fulfilled, and the upkeep is a constant hassle. People have this weird thing going on where they forget that by definition, most people are average. There is absolutely nothing wrong with being an average or normal person, and you don't have to do something exceptional with your life for it to be valuable. In fact, doing something amazing doesn't mean you'll be any happier than you are now. Cut out the middleman. Just be happy now. You might just be happy living a semi-ascetic lifestyle, but I really do not recommend living paycheck to paycheck and only playing games for the rest of your life. First of all, any economic problems would wipe you out, like currently, or worsen your situation gravely. And secondly, online interactions don't quite make up for real ones. So you need something to get you out of the house regularly to meet people at least. You sound like you're in a good spot. And that's cool. Be in your good spot. But let me put this bee in your bonnet. I think this might get to the root of things. Life is long, and you won't be able to earn as much as you get older if you don't invest in yourself in some kind of way. Do you want to suffer when you're in your 60s? You need to be able to earn as much as you can for when you're old and can't work. And the best time to make mistakes and learn is now. You don't have to become the next Jeff Bezos or crazy Elon Musk, but you do need to make some dollar for the future. My advice: pick up welding. I'm with you. Like others have said, if this is the life you want to live, and no one is being hurt by it, then you're not doing anything at all wrong. but just to provide some insight into why others are urging you to aspire. My mom just turned 70, went straight from high school into being a housewife. She had 4 kids and didn't pursue any life outside of being a mother, wife. I ask her now, looking back on her life, does she regret not pursuing higher education or a career? Did she choose to be a housewife because most women from her generation were giving so few options in life? She tells me, ever since she was a kid all she wanted was to raise a family. She married soon after high school because she wanted to. She was a housewife because she wanted to be. She could have went to college if she wanted to. She could have had a career if she wanted to. My dad never told her what she can or cannot do, but she didn't want that. And aside from my siblings making terrible choices in life, she has no regrets. It's hard for me to look at her life and wish she aspired to more. But if she genuinely got the life she wanted, then I have to be thankful that she did. I suspect it'll be the same for you. So if this is genuinely the life you want for yourself and you're happy, then your family and friends couldn't ask for more. You have successfully built a solid foundation and are very in touch with your own expectations. You are miles above the rest. Your happiness is what's important. If you feel accomplished and fulfilled, then that's enough. That's what everyone wants. Some just have a different definition of what that means to them. You shouldn't doubt yourself just because others are telling you that you should adhere to their standard. Keep being you. There is nothing wrong with that at all. The only issue being that if an emergency arises, you should have savings just in case. As far as living simply, that's my actual goal. I have a house in another country that I am working on moving to. My plans are to get a simple job working from home. I won't have a mortgage anymore and my main bills will be water and electric. As long as I have a safe and reliable car, I'm good. I don't need the flashy newest car or the newest iPhone. In the end, there is no wrong way to live yourself. As long as you are not hurting others or hurting yourself, then what is right for you is fine. That's a true sage. Living in the moment. I'd pay all the money I have in the world to feel how you feel. There is nothing wrong with you, but I have one small word of caution, and it has nothing to do with savings or emergencies or anything like that. Sometimes you have to push yourself even if it's only slightly. Because while you may be happy and comfortable now, you might not be later in your life. I don't necessarily mean marriage, kids, or an emergency health thing. I just mean you may hit 55 and say yourself, I probably could have done this or that better. Striving for an extra sliver of success pays off in the long term. You don't have to cure cancer. But you don't have to flip burgers either. I think the only thing that matters is how you feel about your life, as long as you aren't causing harm to others. And it doesn't sound like you are. It might be worth considering that many people who tell others what they shouldn't be doing are miserable themselves. If you are satisfied and dependent on none of these people, don't worry about their opinions of you. They're likely jealous of you because you are content. It's your life, so live it your way. But I might start saving a contingency fund in case you change your mind in the future. If you do, you'll have a nest egg to make the change. If you don't change your mind, you have a bit of money to do whatever you want with it.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.